Hi guys, Kinga here. How are you? In this video tutorial, I wanted to explain how Facebook ads work. Facebook ads is incredibly powerful, and I think people really need to know the potential of it. That's why I've decided to start doing some tutorials, free tutorials or overviews of the future, so people that are not connected to the really web development world can understand, or digital marketing can understand what could be done. I understand that it can be a little bit overwhelming at first, so I'm thinking maybe of setting up a series of recording where I will be explaining a little bit at a time. So this way, after you watch my video, you'll be able to go in and set up certain steps and get yourself familiarized a little bit, and then we'll do a next video and we can do some Q&A sessions, and this way maybe we can all sort of dive into that subject and slowly try to get the best out of Facebook. Why did I decide to do this video? So many times people tell me Facebook doesn't work, and I mean, I think that's just such a wrong statement. Facebook, I think in a way is doing us a huge, it's a huge help in putting our businesses out there. We just need to know how to work it. I mean, you know, being ignorant and doing things the wrong way, obviously you're going to spend lots of money and you're not going to get any return. So um, I just want to say that as of 2015, there's 156.5 million users in the United States only. So that's your audience, just in the United States, right? Think about the power of targeting an audience like that. And I get into it just showing you the ways Facebook has created for us to do marketing, which I think is absolutely mind-blowing and great and better than Google or anything else right now. But I'm trying to do this program in a way where we can go step by step, and it's not exactly the easiest for me as well. So let's start with this short introduction. And now, as I mentioned, there's 156.5 million users in the US. So my first question is that I want to answer, because I know I made this posting on my Facebook page, is why we don't want to do Boost. So let's start with that. Let's not use Boost button anymore. And here's why. Facebook is in the business of making money. So anytime they can get you to spend money, they will. So now imagine that if you do Boost, you're advertising your product to 156.5 million people, out of which maybe just a tiny fraction is interested in your product. So by doing this, you're basically wasting your money without, you don't have any targeting, you're just putting out there into the universe that this is who you are and where you are. But without any specific targeting, trust me, you're not gonna go anywhere. Uh, and that's why it's so important to establish. They, of course, created all these different buttons for us to click and spend money because they want to make money. But they also, if you educate yourself, they also create some excellent ways for us to be very specific and target your clients. So you don't have to just waste money. You can really set up a budget and target exactly who you want. And I'm sure once you figure this out, you're going to have some excellent results. So that, I hope, will explain why we don't want to use Boost. Now, once I explain the Boost now, and the power of, you know, your audience, how large the audience is, I think that I would like to start with letting you know the ways Facebook created for us to advertise. And this is probably something that none of you are aware of. If you do, then that's great. So let's dive in even deeper. So I've created this, I have a slide here, and it says audiences are key. So this is how you can target everybody on Facebook. Number one is your Facebook page fans and their friends are a default audience. So it's very important that you create your Facebook page and try to get as many fans as possible. Because when you create your ad campaign of people that obviously already like your page or your product, you can target your advertising specifically to these people, and then you know that there is a great possibility of getting clicks, your return, because these people already like your product. They already familiar with your product. So that's number one. Number two, which is absolutely great, it's your custom audience that you can get out of your subscriber list, which is again why it's so important to build these subscriber lists, why you want to get the opt-ins on your page, why you want to keep collecting email addresses. The whole subject is a completely different, huge area that I would like to explain. But for now, I would like you to know that Facebook has created a way for us to take all the database. You can take your existing subscribers and customers from your either Constant Contact or MailChimp or whatever you have, and you can upload it to Facebook. Facebook, then you can upload it either by their name, you can have their email address, their name, their phone numbers. Facebook then will go in through their database and try to match all that information that you just uploaded, and then you can set your targeting exactly for the people that that are in your email list. Now think how powerful that is. When you're opt-in, let's say when you're sending out the email promotion, there's about, they say 20% people that are gonna open your emails, and the rest 80% is you know, nobody looks at it. Think about it. If you take the whole list and the 100% gets uploaded to Facebook, and then Facebook will target your ads only for these people. So at this point, 100% of the people are targeted with your ads that are gonna show up in their newsfeed. I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it? Number three is retargeting. And this is something many people ask me this question. Well, how is it that I go to a website and I look at some products, and then I go into on Facebook, and suddenly these ads keeps popping up on my page? That's what's called retargeting. And I will explain, or I will try to explain in this video as well, how to get this done. Next is audience lookalike. Facebook users who look like your fans, custom audiences, and retargeted audiences. What that means is that Facebook has a button in their ads manager that's called lookalike, and you can go in and based on your Facebook fan page or the existing lists that you submitted, or the people that actually come to your website, based on all of these information, Facebook will create a lookalike audience. I mean, this is just unbelievable. So now your circle is growing and growing and growing, and you have a chance to target all these other additional people. So that's number four. And number five is specific target groups, and that's much deeper. Than we go in and target people based on their interests or education or gender, or I mean, there's just so many possibilities and combinations. This is where you know Facebook is listening to our conversations. They actually picking up all the information from our feeds to create that custom audience, and that's where you go. You can do targeted groups by the specifics, and they picking up from everything that we post on Facebook every day, and all our profile information. So I think that this is very, very powerful. I know that this can be very overwhelming, but for now, let's just know what we can do. And then it's important that when you think about this project, advertising with Facebook, you start very small steps so you don't waste your money. You have to test your audience, you have to test certain strategic moves. So I would consider first, really get familiar with Facebook page for fans and try to build them up and then try to promote to them and see, try testing your ads and see which ones work better and which ones don't work. Also custom audiences and retargeting. So for these retargeting, I want to explain in this tutorial because I think this is an aspect that everyone should kind of set it up right away, and it's free. So to keep moving on with this tutorial, next thing that I want to show you is the business page, which I have it right here. This is my business page. And as you can see, I have a little bit different toolbar here, and this is because I have signed up for business.facebook.com. So I don't know if I have a window here open, but when you go to this link, business.facebook.com, it will walk you through steps where you are setting up this console for yourself, and you will have, this is basically where all the action is happening. So people and assets, pages that you control, ad accounts that you can add to it, apps, pixels, product. I mean, it's huge. Instagram. Here are the projects that you're going to create. I mean, this thing is absolutely, absolutely huge. So the first thing I would say is go to business.facebook.com and follow the steps. They're really making it easy for everybody to understand and set up. But you need to have, so you need to have your, you need to first, everyone has to have a business fan page set up. And then once you have that, go to business.facebook.com and set up your ad manager. Once you have that, then I would strongly advise to set up something that Facebook calls conversion pixel, but pretty soon it's gonna be called, I guess, Facebook pixel. What it is, and I have it here set up in here, we are removing the conversion tracking pixel, and then they're gonna call it Facebook pixel. So they're doing some changes, constantly doing some changes. But what it is basically Facebook lets you create, and it's all for free, Facebook lets you create a code that you will then insert it into your website. Every page of your website needs to have that code. And once this code is created, that's how Facebook tracks everyone who comes to your website. Think about the power of it. Everyone who comes to your website, Facebook knows about that person. And then they match it to the database. They match this information with the person, Facebook member. And that's how they know later on for retargeting, how can they, who's been to your website, what they looked at, and what kind of ad they need to see in their feed. I mean, it's just unbelievable, isn't it? So in order to do that, there are steps. I have this screen here. I've created the pixel for myself, but I was able to come up with the old way of doing it. All you need, I mean, you have to set up your ad, I think, and then you get to this, somehow you get to this screen, and I'd be happy to help everybody and explain. And then you click Create Pixel. What that does is, since they have your account connected, they're gonna create a special code just for you, sort of like Google Analytics. Okay, here's another thing. See, you can put this in your checkout so you know who actually made a purchase. You registration, lead pages, all kinds of different variations, right? So what's important to mention here is Facebook won't target the people that already made the purchase. They will know who already made the purchase on your website, so they won't put your ad in their feed, meaning that you won't be wasting your money. They will only feed the ad to the people that haven't purchased, that they were on your checkout page but they didn't complete the transaction. I mean, the algorithms they have set up is just mind-blowing. So let's say we're gonna set it up for our lead page, which I'll explain it too. And then I'm gonna create my pixel. And I can view the code. And this code, let's see if it's gonna let me. See, this is my code. And this is the code that I need to put in every page of my website, WordPress, whatever you have. And then this code tracks the visitors. And that's how the Facebook is communicating with my website. And that's what we are calling, where was it? Retargeting. That's how they know what ad to put in front of you once you visited this website. So I hope that explains it, because I know this is a big mystery for a lot of people. So I hope that this explains the process. Okay, so right now I explained the power of Facebook, why not do boosts, how to set up, how important it is to have your own Facebook fan page, and how important it is to set up your business manager, and how you can target different ways or possibilities to target your audience. So next thing that I want to really quickly mention is something that's called lead pages. And lead pages is a website that offers very easy creation of lead pages that can there be incorporated into your WordPress or Magento website. There's a very easy integration. What's going on here is, see, you don't want to sell on your Facebook page, on your Facebook ads. And that, again, this is just yet another topic. But you're not doing any selling. So when you're doing these ads, they are mainly to generate either likes, I would say at the beginning, to grow your Facebook fan page, or to generate the opt-ins, because the more opt-ins you have, then you're creating your audience which you're going to target with email marketing for sales. And that's the way to do it. It's strongly recommended not to sell on Facebook directly. So to optimize the process of getting customers to sign up, I would strongly recommend lead pages. And I've done a huge research, and I'm using them myself. And I just want to run this quick video, because I think they're gonna explain. The guy talks really fast, but I think you can either go to the website or you can listen here for a little bit. But if you have the right combination of, again, Facebook page, business manager, your WordPress website, lead pages, and then a good campaign, you really are in a business of making money. And if you go back to my Facebook page, you can see I posted something about how many businesses truly don't know how to make an income out of their websites. When your campaign is not optimized, when your digital marketing is not optimized, then you have a website and it just sits there. But if you don't have traffic, if you don't know how to convert the traffic, nothing is going to happen. I guarantee you, because I see this happening all the time. So if you incorporated all these different elements, then you have a huge potential to really, really change everything and build a huge and great online business. So here I'm gonna play this for a second so you can see what lead pages can add, what kind of value lead pages can add to your website. And they are built, Facebook loves them. They really have a nice synergy. So when you have an ad and the ad, instead of going to your website, goes to lead pages, I think that the process is much more, it's streamlined. The statistics and analytics all work together, and it's a win-win. Plus, it's so easy that you can do it yourself. You don't really need like a webmaster, like somebody like me even to set it up. I can help, but anybody can pretty much do it. So let's just watch this for a sec.
Pages is the centerpiece of your digital marketing strategy. We focus on the most important areas of business growth, collecting more high quality leads and driving more sales conversions. There are conversion opportunities everywhere. Visitors to your website, your email list, your partners' websites, live events, street and store traffic, social media, even face to face encounters. And chances are you're not taking full advantage of some or all of these opportunities. The Lead Pages platform is made up of powerful features such as lead pages, lead boxes, and lead digits, as well as lead links, built in A B testing, conversion analytics, and a template importer. These allow Lead Pages to be the only company that offers solutions to maximize lead collection and sales conversion across web pages, email, social media, and text messaging. It's super easy to use with or without web developers and designers, and it's super cost effective. Many of our customers see incredible results in a matter of days. When applying the 80/20 rule to your digital marketing and web pages, typically a large percentage of your conversions, leads, and revenue are generated from a small percentage of pages on your site. Lead Pages allows you to get started creating those pages quickly and confidently. Only Lead Pages has over 1 billion points of data, which allows you to sort the numerous templates by the highest conversion rate across our entire platform. And you can filter the list by the type of page, too. There are opt-in pages that add people to your marketing list, sales pages that sell your products and services, webinar registration pages that get people to your webinars, confirmation and thank you pages that upsell and deliver content, video pages that build a connection with your audience, and mini site pages that are great for use with paid advertising. And they're all mobile responsive, so they'll look great and work on any kind of device your prospects are using. We're constantly updating and adding to the template libraries to make it easy to create any kind of marketing campaign funnel you'll ever need. With beautiful designs, proven performance, and no guesswork. Customizing a lead page is totally intuitive. You simply select a template and begin customizing by clicking on the area you want to edit. Replace text by just typing. Replace images by clicking a new one. Change colors to match your brand. Embed videos. Hide unused elements. And integrate the page with your email service provider by selecting your provider and list to add people to from the dropdowns. Publishing your lead pages is a snap too. You can publish an unlimited amount of lead pages to our super fast servers, to your own servers, or to your WordPress site. You can even publish right to your Facebook account in just 4 clicks. If you have an existing website or web pages, you can use lead boxes to turn them into lead generating pages. Lead boxes are pop-up forms that are integrated with your email service provider. So all the information you collect can be used to build your contact list and drive your email marketing. Lead boxes can be triggered when a visitor clicks a link or a button, or starts to leave a page, or even after your visitor has been on your page for a certain amount of time. You can use lead boxes anywhere you can paste an HTML link. When Shopify used a lead box on their blog, they saw an immediate improvement in opt-ins. Web pages are a great place to capture leads, but what about if your prospects aren't in front of a computer or web browser? Now, for the first time ever, you can collect leads.
So we don't want to go into the lead digits right now, because that's another topic. But what it is it's really integrated with Facebook. So when you have an ad and you want people to opt in, then it will connect to lead pages, and they seamlessly gonna collect all this information, and everything is happening within your website, and it just really work well together. So I think this would be all for now, because there is a lots of information here, and I could probably go on more, but I don't really want to overwhelm anybody. This is a big project, but I think the most important, if I can give you an advice, would be to really figure out your audience. I mean, to the smallest detail. I think that's, if I would work with a client right now on setting this up, I'd say we need to figure out your audience so we know exactly what we target, what they like, you know, what they about, so we can start setting up the campaigns for Facebook um, in a most effective way, where your dollar is not being wasted, and just you're getting clicks uh, from people that are not exactly interested in really purchasing your product. So I would say really figuring out your audience, and setting up all these business pages, getting an account with lead pages, and start building your lead pages for the opt-ins, and probably building the lead boxes into your blogs and all other website pages. I say that would be the first thing I recommend to everybody. Getting yourself sort of prepared. And then once you're prepared, then probably it would be good to talk. Next step would be to figure out how to start targeting and doing testing on small audience and see how all of that works. Okay, so I think that's all for now. I don't want to make these videos too long, because I just don't want to overwhelm people with the information. I think it's easier and better if we just do a little bit at a time. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. I also would like to share this information with as many people out there as possible, because I believe that all the business owners these days should really take an advantage of it and not be in the dark and struggle. So if you would be so kind and start sharing the group with everybody, let them know to subscribe. I want to start doing this on regular basis. My next video is going to be part 2 of LinkedIn. So please share it with others. Give me your feedback. Put your comments down below. And let's grow this together, and let's learn together, and let's build our businesses together. I think that's what I really would like to get out of it, to see you guys all succeed and build businesses, and yeah, just take an advantage of all of that instead of being in the dark. All right, well, thank you so much for listening.